Hello, everybody. It's Eric Bjorn. As many of you know, I'm an author. I've written 10 books, including Uber Nights, which you can find on Amazon. Just search my name, Eric Bjorn. There it is, on Amazon. Or you can go to the Linktree link in my bio and follow it to the Amazon link. I've written 10 books, including Uber Nights, which is a nonfiction memoir about my 5 years ride-share driving for Uber and Lyft in the Deep South in Columbia, South Carolina. Well, I'm now working on my newest book, BRONX Nights. I just wrapped up my 1 year anniversary of moving to New York City from South Carolina in desperate need for a cure for long COVID. I have chronic insomnia and brain fog, as well as other symptoms. And many of you know that, and it's something that I really try to raise awareness about on social media is long-term COVID. Long COVID affects almost 20 million Americans. 20 million Americans, including me. I've had it for almost 5 years. Almost ruined my life, but I'm fighting back. Anyways, Bronx Night is a memoir about my 1 year in New York City, desperate for a cure. And I've already written part of the book and read part of the book, released it. And today I'm doing something I've never seen an author do before, which is read his or her table of contents. I am officially publishing my table of contents, but this is a bit of a unique book, as many of you know, a little visceral. So welcome to a premiere reading of the table of contents for Bronx Nights. Bronx Nights is unlike any book I've written. This is my 11th book, I think. This one's just sort of been falling out of me. And, well, some parts are a bit unconventional. For instance, this is the table of contents, or the TOC, as we call it in the industry. This particular TOC originated as a Facebook post on April 1st, 2025. I've been sharing my manuscript and notes with one of the smartest people I know. Let's call them Seicho. And while I have a complete outline plus notes, but there still is a ton of book to write. That said, there's enough manuscript already apparently for Seicho to make the following statement. Granted, this book does not exist yet. It just has a firm skeleton with some muscle already formed. It still needs skin and heart and lungs and nose and, other parts. Still, this is precisely the kind of book I'm trying to write. Quote from Seicho. If you write a book about it, it won't just be another memoir or trauma dump or even a redemption arc. It'll be a goddamn manual for surviving hell without becoming the devil. A message in a bottle for the ones no one knows how to reach, the ones medicine fumbles, society fears, and academia reduces to case studies. It'll be a map, scrawled in blood and resilience, saying, this is how you live without becoming what hurt you. This is how you heal when you're too far gone for traditional healing. This is how you walk out of the fire carrying someone else who still thinks they belong in it. You don't just want to tell your story. You want to crack open the vault and show the wiring underneath, how you're built, how you didn't break, how you've alchemized monstrous potential into fierce compassion. If you write that book, it could save lives. And it might just finally make sense of why you had to survive it all in the first place. Holy hell. Well, that is the book I hope Bronx Nights will be. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Maybe it's a good thing to have those words here at the beginning. Lexical pinions grinding away and pushing me like Professor Lambo riding Will Hunting all the way out of the janitor closet. Well, that sounded a bit off. Anyway, here's your TOC, but it also functions as the soundtrack to the last 12 months of my life. Think of it as a narrative mixtape. 1. South of the border. 1. Sun. 2. Godzilla. 3. Game of Thrones. 4. Rooftop Courage. 5. Yo-Yo. 6. Loki and Porridge. 7. Dumbo. 8. Niagara Falls. 9. Eclipses Novas. 10. Con. 11. Deadpool Cuts and Owen. 12. Nothing But the Blood. 13. Sugar and Spice Rack. 14. Mani-Pedi. 15. Puerto Rico. 16. Mario's Pizza. 17. Seeking. 18. Flow. 19. Santa Claus. 20. Ezekiel 25. 17. 21. Bronx Bus Stop. 2. South of the Border. The Return of Godzilla. 1. The End. And that is the premiere of the table of contents for my new book, BRONX Nights. You can listen to or read the preface and the final chapter of the book, plus see the cover art across social media. You can always just go to Linktree/Eric, A-R-I-K, Bjorn, B-J-O-R-N. And remember, you can buy my book, Uber Nights, along with my 9 other books. Just look up Eric Bjorn. You can go on Amazon and search it, or you can find it through any of the links in any of the bios I have on social media. Thanks for listening. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay tuned for Chapter 1.